Hey everyone, Andrew here. Welcome to the Breakthrough Gen podcast. This week we are talking about goodness. I'm in Hawthorne in the middle of my run/outdoor workout, and I just got here for a couple minutes. I want to talk about goodness. So this comes from Galatians 5:22-23. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. I was thinking about what goodness is, and I think the easiest way to think about it is what's the opposite of goodness. And my initial answer when I was thinking and praying about this was evil. And I really feel like God said something very different. Evil of itself is nothing particularly special. It's nothing original. The devil likes to think that he's original. He never has been. Anything that the devil does is a corruption of something that's already good. He cannot create. Only God can do that, and God has gifted that also to us as being made in his image, but the devil is not made in his image. So since evil is always a corruption of good, there are two things that I think are opposites of goodness. The first is selfishness, and the second is apathy. The two things that power an abandonment of goodness are selfishness and apathy. And both of them are quite insidious. Both of them seem well justified in our minds. At least we find ways to justify them. And both of them inherently fuel evil. And many types of evil that can often seem underlyingly good, especially when we seem to make excuses for them. I'm sitting in a park in Hawthorne. It's nice. It's not too bad. I mean, there's a lot of traffic, but it's a pretty green spot. The trees have no leaves whatsoever. I'm not used to these winters. One thing I don't like about Melbourne, and you can see it all through this park, is that there's litter everywhere. Cigarette butts. Oh my gosh, so many cigarette butts. Pieces of trash. There are bins all throughout this park. And I guess what it made me think, nothing really in particular against Melbourne, or just people in general. When you no longer care, apathy. And when you make yourself the top priority, selfishness. Things like litter seem normal. And I'm sure you've heard the phrase that character is formed in the little things and shown in the big things. And I think the fruits of the Spirit are definitely not separate from that. So here's one little thing. Pick up your trash. Goodness, the fruit of the Spirit of goodness, is something that is not reliant upon other people noticing. And it shows a work in us by the Holy Spirit. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.